Sometimes your brain does things, and you have no idea why. You walk into a room and forget why you came in. You suddenly feel anxious around someone who hasn't even said a word. Or worse, you say yes to something you didn't even want. It's almost like your mind has a mind of its own. And that's not just a feeling, that's psychology. Studies show your brain starts making decisions a full 7 seconds before you consciously decide anything. So technically, free will might just be your brain's way of keeping you comfortable. But it doesn't stop there. People who talk to themselves, those moments when you mutter, "Where did I put my keys?" They're not losing it. They're actually performing better mentally. It's called external self-talk, and it boosts focus, memory, and motivation. In other words, that habit you thought was weird might be your secret superpower. And here's something no one told you. Holding eye contact for longer than 10 seconds, it stresses the brain. Your heart rate spikes. Your fight or flight response subtly kicks in. That's why some stares feel electric and others feel like threats. Because deep down, your brain doesn't know the difference. But in all that social confusion, there's something beautiful too. Couples who laugh together don't just have more fun, they last longer. Laughter floods the brain with oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's like nature's way of saying, "You're safe here." On the flip side, ever wondered why Zoom meetings make you feel so mentally drained? They're not just boring, they're biologically confusing. Your brain is used to syncing speech with movement, micro-expressions, timing, but video delays and weird angles force it to overcompensate. That's cognitive overload, and it's real. Now, here's a curious detail. Wearing red increases the likelihood of flirting. It's primal. Red triggers attraction, dominance, and confidence long before either of you says a word. Even male hormones follow strange rules. Men holding newborns experience a drop in testosterone. Not weakness, evolution. Their bodies soften quite literally to bond and nurture. But here's the part that messes with most people. More than 80% of your daily thoughts are negative, and most of those are repeats from yesterday. It's your brain's survival mechanism, always scanning for danger, always rehearsing the worst. But you can interrupt that loop. Gratitude journaling, writing down just 3 things you're thankful for, has been shown to rewire those pathways. It's that powerful. Now, heartbreak. You know how it hurts physically? It's because it's processed like drug withdrawal in the brain. You're not just missing someone, you're detoxing from them. And it turns out authority, even fake authority, is shockingly persuasive. Put on a lab coat and suddenly people follow your instructions, not because of logic, but because of how we're conditioned to respect symbols. But here's one that feels strangely comforting. Listening to sad music when you're already sad actually helps. It's called emotional regulation through catharsis. You're not deepening the sadness. You're giving it a soundtrack, a container, and sometimes that's all we need. Still think multitasking makes you more productive? Think again. Switching between tasks can lower your effective IQ, sometimes by as much as 15 points. Your brain doesn't juggle, it toggles and pays the price. Meanwhile, people who doodle during conversations retain nearly 30% more information. It's like giving your brain a soft cushion to focus on while the words sink in. And when it comes to touch, a 10-second hug can lower stress hormones and raise trust levels. Physical contact isn't just emotional, it's chemical. Ever flinched watching someone trip on stage or bomb a presentation? That's mirror neurons firing. Your brain doesn't just observe, it participates. Empathy isn't a choice, it's built in. And those fake smiles, your brain spots them instantly because real smiles involve the eyes. If the eyes aren't crinkling, something's off. And deep down, you feel it. Want a trick used by top negotiators? Say something, then go silent. That silence makes others nervous, and they'll often reveal more just to fill the gap. Now here's where psychology turns into persuasion. If you want someone to remember what you said, tie it to emotion. Facts fade. Emotions burn deeper. That's why stories are more powerful than statistics. And body language? It's contagious. When someone mirrors your posture or gestures, it's not a coincidence. It's subconscious alignment. It means they're tuned in. They're with you. Even your tone of voice matters. Mimic someone's rhythm and speech style and they're more likely to trust you. It's not manipulation, it's how humans connect. And now, let's talk procrastination. It's not laziness, it's emotional resistance. You're not avoiding the task, you're avoiding the feeling that comes with it. But once you name that feeling, the resistance weakens. And déjà vu, that eerie sensation like you've been here before, some researchers believe it's the brain glitching, a brief delay in processing that tricks you into thinking the moment already happened. Let's zoom out. People who spend time near nature, trees, oceans, mountains, consistently report better mental health, not because of the view, but because your brain was built in the wild, not in concrete boxes. And introverts, they're not broken extroverts, they're just tuned differently. Crowds drain them, silence restores them. Social battery is not a myth. High emotional intelligence shows up in the smallest ways, like spotting a micro-expression, a flash of emotion so fast you don't notice it consciously, but your brain does. And here's the final twist. Most people lie at least once every 10 minutes during casual conversation, not maliciously, just to smooth the edges, to protect feelings, to survive the social game. So, what does all this mean? It means your brain is powerful, but flawed, emotional, but brilliant, and most of what it does happens below the surface. But now you know, and knowing changes everything. If you found even one of these insights fascinating, the next video is going to blow your mind. It's all about the psychology of manipulation, how strangers, salesmen, and even loved ones can quietly influence the way you think. Watch that one next, because stopping here would be like closing a book halfway through the best chapter.